Hey, welcome. It's Sensei Jamoki from Zen-Shin Martial Arts Academy. Today we're going to practice our Yoko Geri, so we're going to do some stretches and a few drills to make them better.
The first exercise, put your knee on the floor and sit back and put your weight over your heels. Extend your leg out. Try and keep your little toe on the floor. And to increase the stretch, you could grab your toe. For the second variation, put your toes facing up and turn your body round and then fold forward and grab your toes if you can. These stretches focus on your hips and opening them up. It's really important for kicks. Do these stretches on both sides from anywhere between 10 and 30 seconds, and for best results, doing them daily. When I'm doing these stretches, I'm really trying to focus on my breathing as well. And every exhale, I'm trying to sink a little deeper into my stretch. I'm focusing on the muscle that's also being stretched as well. I'm trying to create a mind and body connection. For the next exercise, I'm going to be on my feet. I'm going to extend one leg out to the side, again trying to keep my little toe on the floor. Also making sure that my toes are facing in the same direction, forward. I'm now going to move side to side and just get a stretch from both sides. I could add a variation of grabbing my toes to pull my body round as well. The last exercise, I'm going to be on our feet again, similar to the previous one. This time we're going to be more dynamic in our movement here. So we're going to move from side to side, and then eventually we're going to take our hands off the mat and take the weight for ourselves. We're going to practice having our guard up in this position, which is simulating the side kick. It's also going to train you to try and keep control of your hands, which a lot of people don't do when they're kicking. I'm also turning my feet up to change the stretch as well. Keep practicing. Sokoto is the area of the foot that we kick with. So when all these stretches we've been doing, try and keep your little toe on the floor, and that's going to work on your ankle flexibility as well. We don't want to kick showing the soles of our foot to the opponent, so just keep that in mind when we stretch and kick. Another mention before we get into exercises is the direction of the kick. Here I'm kicking incorrect. It's going across the body. I need to follow a straight line from my heel, going straight towards the target, not kicking across. That is a bad mawashi geri. So pay attention to that when you're kicking. Now let's move on to some exercises. Get ready, let's go. For this one we need a piece of supporting equipment, so a table chair or a dip bar. You're going to practice extending your leg, first slowly and controlled to get the right technique. So you lift your knee, get that foot in the cutting edge position, extend your leg while facing that kicking foot and with your guard close up to your body. Try this at least 5 times from each foot, and you can increase the time that you hold your leg out to increase your strength. One of our biggest problems is that when people kick, their foot is not facing away from the direction, as you can see here. Now I've just turned my foot round and I can kick a lot better this way.
So to help you get started with getting into this chambered position here of the kick, we're going to practice grabbing just our knee here, just below the joint. We're going to move into the position, round and come back.
It's important for this exercise that we start and finish in our fighting stance. Notice how my face is always looking forward the way I'm kicking, and my foot I'm standing on turns all the way round. This is for the before I kick. This is the correct position I should be in here. So now I'm practicing starting off in Kibadachi, my horse stance, and moving into a side kick, a Yoko Geri from this position. I do the pendulum step. I step up with my back leg first, and then I lift my front leg and kick. My body is facing forward the whole time, and so is my face. I'm looking at my target. Here I'm adding a little extension onto my front hand, making a rakan, a back fist strike, which happens in a lot of the katas that we do. So I'm practicing working them together. Now I'm trying to put everything together. So I'm starting from a fighting position, using my back leg to move forward and do the side kick. Despite your level or belt, this is how we all have to practice. Just repetition and breaking it down and trying to really pay attention to all the body movements and things like that. So now for this exercise, I'm trying to speed it up. I'm going front leg, then back leg, then change legs, front leg, back leg, step forward, front leg, change, back leg. So I'm just trying to string my kicks together, make them a bit faster, and get better at changing leg, and also moving with my kicks as well, forward and back.
So there were my few stretches and exercises that I think would help your Yoko Geris to get better. So practice them every day, make it part of your routine, or whatever you do, and yeah, I hope they're getting better. Yeah.